Hockey time.
What is it? Skate. Pucks in deep. Pucks on net.
Circle
the puck.
Yeah.
Skate. It's what these countries need to do coming up in the Winter Olympics. For the first time in 12 years, the professionals are allowed to be on their country's teams now.
It's been a while.
14,
since the
right?
NHL
The 14s?
is open, yeah.
So it's an exciting time for probably the most popular event at the Winter Games. I would say the hockey.
Yeah.
As far as like the general public goes, I would say.
For guys, certainly. A lot of the women attached to figure skating.
Fair enough. Yeah, I could see that. But we're going to talk about the hockey here and get you ready for all the games that are coming up starting. I think I wrote down the dates.
I didn't write down the dates. I assumed you had the dates.
Pretty sure they start on the 6th. No, that doesn't. Maybe they do.
Because
the Golden Knights are on a back-to-back. They're tonight and then tomorrow.
Yeah.
So I don't think Eichel can make it by then. So anyway, I think the games start.
Maybe the 10th.
I'll edit in when the games start. I'm going to put it right here. I can't believe we don't know that.
10th or 11th.
Something like that. So on the men's side, the teams that made the tournament: USA, Canada, Finland, Sweden, Czechia, France, Switzerland, Germany, Slovakia, Latvia, Denmark, and the host country, Italy.
Sounds like an Animaniacs song.
Yeah, United States, Canada, Mexico, Panama. That's as far as I can get. Shout out, Yakko Warner's voice actor. Did you know the guy Rob Paulson does like all the voices of your childhood?
No.
Like he's Wacko, and he's Pinky.
What?
From Pinky and the Brain.
Same guy?
He got brain. Rob Paulson.
Nice.
Also Mighty Max. You probably didn't watch that. I watched Mighty Max.
Never heard of it.
I think it's a show that ran for one season. It's really actually pretty cool. Raphael on the original Ninja Turtles from the 80s. He just did so many voices. So get a chance to look up Rob Paulson.
I feel like Mighty Max should have been a Max Pacioretty nickname.
Yeah, it
former
definitely
USA
should have been.
Olympian. We missed out on that one. If I had known it existed, I would have called him that.
So if you're interested in the, I'm just going to list off guys that are not USA Canada, because the USA and Canada are 100% full of NHL guys.
Shockful, yeah.
The entire Canadian roster. So, highlighted by Sid Crosby, McDavid,
Bruce Cassidy.
Cassidy's on the John Cooper, who looked like Scarface at the Stadium Series. Also, Golden Knights, Dallas, next year's Stadium Series. Renly's birthday. It's going to be her birthday present because she already told me she wants to go.
Oh, okay.
So we're going to that.
Nice.
So Czechia has our own Thomas Hurdle. Wait, it's here somewhere. There it is. It's on the other side. Tomas Hurdle the turtle.
Yes.
Along with Marty Nakis. I'm not sure how you say that last name. Marty Nakis, I think is how they say it. And then Gudas from Anaheim.
From the Anaheim.
So those are all Czechia. I just went in alphabetical order.
Wait,
So
did you get Pasta and Zaka and former Bruin Danny Vladar?
Nope.
Oh.
Czechia?
Yeah.
So strong squad, huh? Yeah. Denmark has a few guys, Lars Eller.
Yes.
So those are two main guys I wrote down.
VGK is Jonas Ronbjerg.
Ronbjerg.
One of the original VGK draft picks. And the last one that's still with VGK.
I thought there was one more. I thought VGK had one more guy that wasn't traded away yet. We talked about it,
I don't know.
didn't we, on the previous one?
Yes.
Finland, Sebastian Aho, Rope Hintz, and Mikko Rantanen. Strong Finland squad.
Eric Holla.
Is he?
Yes.
Nice. Former VGK. Germany, obviously, Leon Draisaitl, Philip Grubauer, strong goalie. Mo Seider from the Red Wings. We don't have any Germans.
That's all I had on.
I got Latvia, which had Elvis Merzlikins, who is a goalie. Last I remember him was on Columbus, but I'm pretty sure he's on a different team now. Slovakia has Slavkovsky from Canadians, I believe. He was a number 2 overall draft pick from the Canadians.
Oh, okay. Nice.
And Cernak.
And I like their goalie is a kid from Minnesota Duluth, too. So that's interesting.
Oh, nice. Sweden's chocked full of, right? Our own William Karlsson will not be playing for them.
Right.
I'm going to say it with William, he has not been right since the Winter Classic. Remember he got hurt in that game?
Yeah.
And he has not been the same since. And we're going on 2.5 years from that now. I'm a little concerned. Adrian Kempe, Philip Forsberg, Victor Hedman. We don't have any Swedish. We have Swedish. We just required him. Anderson.
Oh, yeah, Anderson. Yep.
Rasmus Anderson. So representing the Swedes for the VGK, the Swiss are Nico Hershire. You had another guy. For Switzerland.
For Sweden?
Switzerland. I'm on the Switzerland.
Switzerland, I have Akira Schmid.
Kira Schmid. Another VGK.
So bet against Switzerland, folks.
Oh, we're not even going to get into. So I think some of the questions are like, who's going to be Canada's number one, right? Is it going to be Binnington? Aiden Hill, I believe, has a chance.
Well, he's not going to be their number one, especially not with
not of late.
Not with Bruce as the assistant coach. Bruce be like, no, we're here to win medals.
So it'll probably be Binnington. If I was USA, I would make Hellebuck and Ottinger really, really battle it out for. I feel like Jake's having a better year.
Who's the coach for USA? I don't know this.
We'll look it up.
I feel like we should know this because
imagine not Sullivan. Is he American?
Sullivan is American. Yeah, he's a
he's
Boston College
Rangers
high school
coach.
guy. Yeah, same high school as me. His brother was in my class. But I don't know if whoever it is.
We might need the Google entity for that.
Yes, because imagine if you're if you're a coach in the Central Division.
I was thinking I was prepared for this whole podcast, and now I don't even know who the USA coach is.
If you're a coach in the Central Division, and then you got Hellebuck.
Yeah, I was right.
Ottinger,
I was totally right.
It's Mike Sullivan.
It is Mike Sullivan.
Mike Sullivan is the head coach of Team USA.
I knew it. So I was right. Just go with your instincts. When life gets you doubting, go with your instincts.
Wear the two of them out. Wear out Hellebuck. Well, he'd probably wear out Swayman because that's an Eastern Conference guy if he can. But I wouldn't. I would have Swayman as your last option. As a Bruins fan.
I think they're going to keep going with Hellebuck. So.
Despite the fight the other night and how he
I bet you
it.
if they win their first two, I bet you Ottinger starts the last one.
Oh yeah,
of their group games.
They might have when you're looking at Germany.
There's
Latvia,
a back-to-back for the
Denmark.
USA schedule. I can't remember what it is, but I'm pretty sure there's a back-to-back game for the US, and you might roll Hellebuck and then Ottinger or vice versa on that.
You might be able to play all three of those guys if you throw Swayman against Denmark.
Here it is. I knew I had their schedule. February 12th versus Latvia, February 14th versus Denmark, February 15th versus Germany. So you're back-to-back there. Hellebuck is not playing both of those games.
Yeah. Maybe throw Swayman on the second one there. And just let Hellebuck get one and Ottinger the last one is what I would do against Germany.
Fair enough. Maybe look at your familiar opponents, like Denmark, right? For Hellebuck, because I'm pretty sure they're on the same team. Him and Ehlers. Or no, Ehlers was on Winnipeg. He's not on Winnipeg anymore. He's somewhere else. Dang it. And then whoever you want to go against Draisaitl for that last game against Germany.
Yeah.
And throw Swayman in there.
No, I'm saying throw Swayman at one of those ones that you can win.
Latvia
or Denmark.
No offense, Latvia, but we're
your
probably
top
going to kick
chances.
your butt.
Yeah.
So a couple things to note for the difference in Olympic hockey versus USA hockey. Typically in international hockey play, your rink is quite large.
Yeah.
200 by 100. And then your typical NHL rink is 200 by 85. This particular rink is 197 by 85. So 3 feet shorter than a typical NHL rink. So we're going to have a pretty fast-paced game, similar to the NHL. Most of these guys are comfortable with that. That's what they do anyway. Basically, the way they're setting up the tournament is there's 3 groups of 4, right? We have 12 teams in the tournament. Mm-hmm. It's not a round robin. It's more like a group stage, like the World Cup, where you play each team, and then 3 points for a win, 2 points for an overtime win, 1 point for an overtime loss.
Oh, is it?
And that's what you were suggesting earlier for how the NHL should change their point system.
Yeah, I didn't actually know that the Olympics.
So the Olympics are doing that. So
three points per game. Yeah,
the top 2 teams advance to the quarterfinals already, and then the losers go to the qualification round.
Yes.
So basically, I think that's all I've got in my...
Who do you have winning the group? So
I got you. Group A. Group A consists of Canada, Switzerland, Czechia, and France. Group B consists of Finland, Sweden. I love that those two are in the same group together. Slovakia, Italy. And then Group C is USA, Germany, Latvia, Denmark. We already talked about those matchups. Group A I have, in that order, Canada, Switzerland, Czechia, France.
Okay.
Group B, I have Sweden first, Finland second, Slovakia third, and Italy fourth.
Okay.
And then in Group C, I have the USA first, Denmark second, Germany third, Latvia fourth.
Okay. So I have Group A. I have Canada winning, Czechia second, and Switzerland qualifying, France last. Group B, I have Sweden winning,
Yeah.
Finland, and then Slovakia both qualifying, and Italy last.
That's the same.
And Group C, I have USA winning, Germany qualifying, and Latvia and Denmark both out third and fourth.
Okay. So I like Denmark more than you like them, and I like Switzerland more than you like
Yes.
them.
Well, I'm very biased towards Czechia with a couple
Pasta?
of... Yeah, and Pasta, I mean, the guy's great. Hurdle is...
I was looking at some upsets because hockey's harder to predict than a lot of the other sports. It's just a wild, crazy, the puck could do anything, weird deflection game. You can never really predict what's going to happen. I mean, in all sports, talent prevails 90% of the time, but there are that fluky things, and I feel like hockey introduces more of a chance of those fluky things to happen.
Right.
Unlike basketball, where the U.S. is just going to kick the shit out of, at least until recent, but where just talent really lifts you. But
That's true.
to a point, right? So I feel like something like Switzerland maybe getting second in the group, and then Denmark maybe, but there's a lot of talent on Denmark and Switzerland, so I'm not going crazy with the picks here. So
Yeah, we're not throwing down yet.
do you give me a dark horse country that's not the U.S. or Canada that you think could pull it off?
That could win the gold?
Yeah,
That's not U.S. or Canada?
That's not US or Canada.
Can I pick Czechia again?
yeah.
Okay, yeah.
So I would go with Sweden.
I mean, I'm a pasta guy through and through, and I'm talking about Pasternak, not the food. I am Italian heritage, but it's a whole different story.
I would
Save that for
I
dinner
would
table.
go with Sweden for sure. On that. At
And
least we got a VGK guy on there. Well, you've got Hurdle.
yeah,
I got Anderson.
so you have USA and Canada on the podium.
I think so.
So do I. And your bronze medal is
Sweden, Finland.
Sweden. Okay.
Is that possible? I'm sure it's possible.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like there's a big gap. You have those 4, and then a gap. I feel like Czechia is there almost, but like those 4 teams are full of NHL guys.
Yes.
So, and that was the 4 nations, right? That was your 4 nations face-off last
I think
year.
so. Yeah.
So, I would assume those are the top 4. I love Finland Sweden games. I was like, they're so awesome to watch, and so it's just cool to see, like, But in the end of the day, yes, I think it's going to come down to the USA versus Canada. So as far as the USA roster goes, I broke it down a little bit more. We talked a little bit about Ottinger, Hellebuck, and Swayman, but we didn't get into any of the other players.
Do you have the lines?
I got the lines.
All right.
Or what I think anyway. So I wouldn't call these 1, 2, 3, 4. They're just lines, right? The Tkachuks with Eichel got a lot of chemistry.
I like that. Yeah.
From the 4 nations. I mean, I'm gonna base most of this off 4 nations, which was a year ago. I've got Matt Boldy, Austin Matthews, Jake Gensel. I've got Dylan Larkin, Jack Hughes, Tage Thompson, Clayton Keller, Vincent Trocheck, and JT Miller.
Okay.
Those are my combination lines with your, I guess, healthy scratches, Brock Nelson and Kyle Connor. Although the fact that Kyle Connor can't make the lineup is crazy to me because he might be the best pure goal scorer on these lines, maybe behind Tage Thompson. I feel like Tage Thompson just fucking scores, man. Defensive pairings, I got Quinn of the Hughes variety with McAvoy. Jake Rowinski and Seth Jones, but I put a question mark next to Seth Jones because I don't know his injury status right now. And then Jacob Slavin and Brock Faber. Together, Hannafin and Sanderson are your two scratches, though I'm sure Hannafin will find a lot of time on the ice as well and probably start a few. The only two snubs I wrote down of American guys that I thought maybe could make the roster but didn't was Jason Robertson on the Dallas Stars and Cole Caulfield, who is on fire right now.
Right,
So
I think he hit his stride a little too late.
I think so too.
Yeah.
I think he found out he wasn't going to make the roster and they got pissed off and was like, I'll show you.
Yeah, exactly.
And now the NHL. Don't play the Canadians, man, because Cole Caulfield is on it.
It's on a tear right now.
But I thought Jason Robertson deserved it, but I don't know who you would kick off because he's not a center, right?
That's always the question where you get
Clayton
to these...
Keller, maybe JT Miller. I think Mike's going for chemistry.
Yeah,
a little bit, right? And I think that line is actually that's a really good like scrummy fourth line to put out there for some stability, right? So we'll see who plays goal. I didn't write down the Canada lines because they're just like ridiculous no matter who it is. Like you could literally have like Stone and whoever.
Stone and Marchand and Marner
and you could have
McDavid.
McDavid, although
Crosby and
you can't really get much different in games. McDavid's games and Stone's game, like they would never be on a line together. It's just two. Stone's very slow to pace and blah, and he sits behind the net. And, you know, McDavid is like 1,000 miles an hour.
I want there to be at some point maybe a power play where just like McDavid does something amazing and scores and Stone is on the ice just to see Stoney Selly. You know, I want to see
He wasn't on the ice when McDavid beat us in overtime, right?
I don't remember.
I don't remember other than McDavid scoring in overtime to beat us.
Yeah, certain things I like to push out of the memory. Losses.
But we'll see.
But I love Mark Stone celebrations, so.
He's the only guy I still see that holds his stick fully upright. Like he holds it by the bottom of the stick.
Oh, yeah.
When he's like at rest. And he carries it. And the bottom half of his nub looks like a Wii controller. It's like this giant thing. It looks like a Wii controller that he could. There's like a Wii on the Jumbotron that he has to control at the same time. But what? So they have Stone, Hill, Shea Theodore. That's it for VGK, isn't it? And then Eichel, Hannafin.
Yeah, Logan Thompson.
Oh, LT. Yeah, that's right. I forgot.
And like we
but
mentioned,
he's
Bruce.
not a VGK anymore. So
Right.
So three VGK. USA has 2 VGK. Chich Diaz got Hurdle. So
yeah, Switzerland.
It's hard. It's hard not to root for Canada a little bit, just when your guys are out there.
Well, like that's one of my age-old questions. When you are
like Dice K for Japan, right? For
yeah,
you?
yeah, exactly. If you're rooting for these guys day in, day out, and then all of a sudden another tournament comes and they're wearing a different sweater, you know. Do you switch it up? And my example, like you said, was Dice K. Was at a World Baseball Classic game, and Dice K is pitching for Team Japan, and he comes up against Derek Jeter. What am I supposed to do? Root for Derek Jeter because I'm American? I hate Derek Jeter. I can't stand Derek Jeter. I'm never going to root for Derek Jeter.
Well, on your counterpoint of that, when you're watching Olympic international hockey, it's nice to see guys that you constantly root against. All of a sudden, you can root for them. So you're going into the USA game, like, yeah, I can finally root for Jake Ottinger, right? Because we always play Dallas in high-stake games, and he's always playing really well. Well, like, hey, now I've got Jake Ottinger on my side.
Well, yeah.
So I love that.
And I mentioned, like, Mighty Max Pacioretty before. See what I did there?
Yeah.
I loved watching Max. Him and Stastny were on the same line in, I think, 2014 Olympics. So, you know, when we acquired him going into the 2018-19 season, like I was psyched because I had watched them both together and seen them, and like now they're on my own team. Mm-hmm. You know, I can. I'm gonna.
Yeah, I'm still trying to manifest that Brady to Chuck coming to Vegas thing. They didn't run out of assets though.
If anybody can make it happen, like McCrimmon and McPhee will find a way to make it happen.
Too many Americans on the Canadian teams, man. I'm telling you, between Tkachuk being on the Canadians. Cole Caulfield also, or Tkachuk's on the Senators, sorry. Tkachuk on the Senators, Cole Caulfield's on the Canadians, Hellebuck's on Winnipeg, Matthews up in Toronto. Like, why are all the best Americans on the Canadian teams?
Well, there's a reason why USA keeps winning championships.
Yeah. There's a reason why none of the Canadian teams can win the Stanley Cup. You got too many Americans on your teams, man. But that's all I got. Again, the 12th, the 14th, and the 15th are the 3 days for the USA games. It's Italy, remember that. So the time change is relevant. I'm pretty sure they're...
I want to say it's 9 hours.
7? Oh, I thought it was 7. Maybe it's...
I know Ireland and England are 8.
Okay.
So it makes sense. I don't know.
Here on the West Coast, I think they're roughly 9 o'clock, 10 in the morning. Because they're going to be primetime games in Europe, right? So think if they're played at 8 o'clock, that's, I guess, at noon here. Noon, 11 o'clock in the morning.
We're going to have to figure out somewhere to go to watch. I know you got to work, but we can work early or late or live cast.
We could, yeah. We'll do one of them.
Yeah.
I got the PC set up so we can live do it.
Oh, nice.
Now we're just waiting on some cables. That's all we got for the hockey preview. It's exciting times. So
yeah, go Team USA,
go
baby.
Team USA. Let's get the gold. And
wouldn't that be fun?
Kick Canada's butt.
Yes.